Welcome to the Nightly 5 podcast with Ben O'Shea.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says the strikes on Rafah that killed dozens of civilians were a tragic mistake, adding that an investigation is underway.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has announced that his country's airstrike that triggered a massive blaze, killing 45 people in a tent camp in the Gaza city of Rafah, was a tragic mistake. The attack has prompted an outcry from global leaders who urge the implementation of a world court order to halt Israel's assault in the area. Right now, Palestinian families are preparing their dead for burial after the strike late on Sunday night set tents and metal shelters alight. The attack took place at the Tel Al Sultan neighbourhood, where thousands were sheltering after Israeli forces began a ground offensive in the east of Rafah over 2 weeks ago. According to health officials in the Hamas-run Gaza, more than half of the dead were women, children and elderly people, adding that the death toll was likely to rise from people with severe burns. Israel's military said the strike was based on precise intelligence and it had eliminated Hamas's chief of staff for the second and larger Palestinian territory, the West Bank, plus another official behind attacks on Israelis. In response, Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong said in a statement the Israel strike has had horrific and unacceptable consequences. She also said Australia has been very clear that Israel must not proceed with its operation in Rafah, where more than half of Gaza's 2.3 million people are sheltering. And she urged Hamas to release all hostages, stop using Palestinian civilians as human shields, and lay down its arms. This latest strike and the distressing images of dead civilians will no doubt ramp up international condemnation of Israel's military action in Rafah. But we'll have to wait and see if that has any effect.